Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Mike here from AX Garage. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another video on our 2025 Civic Type R. On the last field video, we started this car off with just a stock car with less than 100 miles on the odometer. We're able to transform to this. Now, in the last video, we're able to finish up the engine bay with all the carbon fiber along with the interior. Now, on today's video, we'll jump back on the engine bay because we gotta get an oil change done. Then TJ gonna show you guys what else we got for the interior.
All right, guys, so like Mike said, we have some nice interior pieces to do. We have some spoon seats that we're gonna do with some rails. Before we do the spoon seats, we're gonna go ahead and change the oil, and we'll go ahead and lift the car up and get that draining. We're gonna go ahead and take off the shield here so we can drain the oil. Car only has about 1,000 miles on it, but you know, we did do an upgraded turbo, and we like to just put a little bit thicker oil, 530 in it. It does actually say in the owner's manual in warmer climates that 530 is acceptable, but besides the fact we are in South Florida, so it's pretty hot, we did do an upgraded turbo, and the exhaust temps get a lot hotter, so the 530 actually will help protect a little bit better. And we'll go ahead, and since we are draining the oil, we do have some spoon magnetic drain plugs. One is for the transmission and one is for the engine oil, so we'll go ahead and put that back in, and we'll put some 530 amps oil synthetic. This is actually really good, especially since we are running an ethanol blend. This is really good for ethanol fuel, and as you guys know, or if you don't know, when you put ethanol in these cars, it tends to saturate the oil pretty good, and if you've ever drained oil with ethanol in it, you could smell the ethanol. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to use that because that's a very low evaporative rate oil, which is also good for the purge system there, so you don't get any oil residue in your intake side of the turbo. Here's our new filter, Honda OEM. Now, if you see right here, this is made in Japan. There's a couple different part numbers, but the one for this is the one from Japan, which is, in my opinion, a lot better. It fits a lot nicer, it's a lot smoother, and this one actually comes with a little bit of grease on the seal, so that way it doesn't get stuck on there. This is the spoon drain bolts. You see two of them in there. One's longer with the magnet, the other one's shorter. The longer one's going to be for the engine oil pan. The shorter one is going to be for the transmission. But we aren't draining the transmission fluid since it's only got 1,000 miles. So we're going to save this for when we drain that later, and we'll replace the fluid later on. And then we'll throw this in when we're ready to drain the transmission fluid.
And now we got an oil change out of the way, and the goodies are in my minivan. Over here we have a set of Brive seat rails over here for the Spoon carbon bucket. right in those two big boxes there. Here we have the bride seat rails.
Well, technically, it's a spoon seat rail.
Oh, it is spoon.
Yeah, that fits bride seats.
So I guess those seats are
Maybe
technically
that's
bride seat?
a bride seat that's for spoon.
Oh, wow. So, well, we got the exact seat rail. And over here, the folks, they actually label everything for us so we know exactly what to go where. This is the left seat, not the driver's seat, the left seat. Very nice.
Oh, you know, once we put these in, I won't be able to sit in the car.
That's a good point. I hope you don't want to be driving it.
Yeah, I can only sit in the back.
All right, so we got the seat here. I guess we're gonna mount the bracket through here, right?
Yeah. All right, so this is for the seatbelt buckle.
We'll go do a test fit here. That looks good there.
Yeah, right?
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
Yep. There you go.
Yep, got it right.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
This is going to be our driver's seat. We got it all mounted up with the brackets onto the rails here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take the original seat out. We're going to swap over the seatbelt buckle to our bracket that we have here. And then we'll put this in the car. We're going to have Mike sit in it because we don't know how high or low we're going to want it. So we're going to see if he's comfortable with it. Then we'll leave it there. If not, we're going to have to lower it down on some of these spots here. So right now we got it on pretty much the highest setting it'll be on.
Oh, it's on an Asian size right now.
I mean, I'm not gonna be able to sit in it, so. How's it?
Yep.
Good?
Pivots.
Because we are putting the spoon seats in, there is no driver's airbags in the seats, obviously. These are a bucket racing seat. So we got these defowlers online to keep the airbag light from popping on. So I mean, we don't really recommend bypassing it, but for this purpose, we're gonna use this so we don't have the light on, and he can run his bucket seats for racing. All right, so this is the factory harness. As you can see, there's actually 3 plugs. Obviously, this is gonna plug into our SRS connector, defouler. The other one is gonna be for our seatbelt buckle. And then the third one, That's actually for a seat weight sensor. Now, because we have Spoon rails, aftermarket seats, aftermarket rails, there's no spots for your seat weight sensor to transfer over. So more than likely the passenger airbag little symbol will probably be lit up. Obviously that's not going to work anymore, but at this point it's not going to be on the cluster. Nothing's going to be lit up like that, so probably won't even notice it. I don't think anyone really notices that to begin with anyway, so I guess you just leave that unplugged. No, there's no plug you need to bypass it with. Okay. Get a bucket seat. It's a lot smaller.
How's the weight, T?
This is super light, so yeah, this definitely fits. That's definitely really light. Okay.
All right, let me get in. It's not tying down all the way, so.
I have the steering wheel all the way up, by the way.
Yeah. I think we're okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like 5'7". The owner, I think, is like what, 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah, maybe a couple of inches higher.
Yeah, I think this is a good spot. Actually, for me, I would like to bring it up a little bit.
It's all the way up.
Right now, it's all the way
it's
up.
All the way up.
I'll be going down the road like a little kid, like this. Yeah, but I like it. Good position. I mean, it's not terrible. But it's still a little low right now. Got a good angle. I like it. I think we should bolt it down.
All right. Okay.
All right, so we got seat number 2 now. Got a couple of more screws. We'll get it out. We'll do the same exact process as we did on the driver's side.
This is so much easier without a steering wheel in front of it.
All right, so just like that, you got the seat out. So only thing we're gonna take off from the factory seat is seatbelt buckle, just like the driver's side here.
All right. Here's our passenger seat. All right, let's plug in our defouler here for the airbag.
There you go, okay. He's got one of them more.
All right, so it's all done right here.
All right, so we're just gonna zip tie the harness to this bar since you're not gonna see this. Right now the seat's all the way forward. So you're not gonna see this, but we'll at least zip tie this so it's not hanging all under the seat everywhere. The mic is in the seat. We're gonna make sure that the harness doesn't get tangled or it's stretched too much.
It's all the way back.
Perfect. So we don't have any cables being pulled. You can slide it, and then we don't have everything kind of just hanging, sitting on the floor there. Okay, driver's seat. Boom.
That's my position right there.
There you go.
You give it a try, T?
All right, let's see how us big folk fit in there.
It's seat all the way back?
Yeah, seat's all the way back.
Pretty comfortable, right?
I mean, I fit, but you know, tight on my hips a little bit. You know, I probably couldn't do a long drive with this, but you know, I fit in it. I can go for a test drive.
What do you guys think? Look at these black seats here compared to the red one. I guess get a little bit more contrast. You know, the back seats are black, so sort of match it. What do you guys think? I like it. I like it a lot, to be honest. What are you, T? 1 to 10. 1 to 10 for the seat.
You know, I like the comfort of the Type S a little better, but you know, if you like racing, it's a racing feel, you know.
1 to 10, come on.
For racing,
Comfort-wise.
I give it a 5.
What about for the looks and everything else?
Looks, and for like racing and bucket seats, then you definitely got about a 9 out of 10 there.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and give it a start up. I think the SRS light's gonna be on because the seat weight sensor.
Yeah, seat weight sensor.
Yep, so we got a little message there. We're gonna have to probably try to find another solution for it. But I guess every time you start the car, you're gonna kind of have to, you know, scroll down and get a message off. But other than that, we're good. I'm extremely comfortable, T.
Yeah. This is more for smaller people.
What do you think we go for a little ride?
All right, let's go. We got the seats all finished up, and we were gonna go take it on a test drive, but it started downpouring, so we're kind of gonna wait on the test drive. But in the meantime, we have a few extra parts that came in finally, which is the A-pillars here. It's leather and Alcantara, and also the steering column covers, leather and Alcantara wrapped. And then as well, we finally got the throttle body in from Spoon Sports, from Spoon USA. And then I do believe we have a set of carbon fiber Mugen mirror cover caps from authentic Mugen ones. So I believe we're going to put those on as well. So I guess what we'll do is we'll get started with the interior first, so that way we don't get our hands dirty with the engine base doing the throttle body. So get that going, and then we'll move on to that engine bay. We just got to pop the tweeter out. It's just three little tabs that hold it in. Okay, and then we can swap this over to our new one right here. I'll just line it up with the tabs and slide it in. Here's this OEM one here, the plastic one, and then this is the one where they wrapped it with leather and Alcantara. So we went from a Bose back to a regular. Now we've got our pillars in here. Everything matches with the Alcantara on the center, leather Alcantara on the A-pillars. All these JDM interior panels coming together. Now here we have the Mugen steering wheel that we put on. We're gonna have to take this back off so we can get to the center, the steering column, 2 halves right there.
Okay, there you have it. All right, I guess that's it, huh?
There it is.
Yeah, it looks good. I thought we were gonna have a hard time getting those two clips joined together. It fits pretty good, and the stitching match up really nice. All right, I think you want to move on to the outside mirror cover.
Yeah. As you see, the interior pieces are 1, 2, 3, pop in and pop out. Other than that, there's not really much to it. So now we're going to move on to the Mugen carbon fiber mirror covers here. And just in case you guys are wondering, yes, they are authentic. And yes, these actually came from Japan. Turns out the owner decided to go on a nice month-long vacation to Japan, and he's been sending us parts straight from the motherland. So that's how we get all these parts recently.
Got a little stamp right over here, huh? Nice. So these mirror cover, are they just stick on?
Yeah, these are like the factory, kind of like the factory ones where they just stick right onto the outside cap. I do know there are some companies that you can replace the whole entire cap with another carbon fiber piece, but those aren't Japanese companies.
So these just stick on.
Yep.
And
just
the
like
design, it
factory.
has like a little wingtip here.
Yeah, maybe we'll call that a little shark fin, huh?
Oh, shark fin. I
Yeah,
like
maybe.
it.
All right, so we're just gonna prep this here so the tape sticks instead of sticking onto dirt. Clean all the dirt off with some alcohol, and then we'll go ahead and stick that on.
Yep. There you go, guys. Just some stick-on carbon fiber pieces. Mugen, JDM stuff. See, I'm gonna step back a little bit. The mirrors might be a little bit much for some of you guys right now, but just to give you guys a little hint, we are getting a JDM body kit, a bumper, side skirt, rear bumper, and a wing, and also a hood. So once we have all that together, I think it's gonna look nice. But with the factory bumpers and spoiler, it might be a bit much for some of you guys, but I like it. Not bad.
All right, now we're done with that. Let's put our final piece on, which is the Spoon Sports throttle body. To do the throttle body, you gotta take it all back apart again here. Intake guy come out. Gotta take the strap bar back off, get the battery out, get the battery tray out the way so we can get the upper charge piping off. here's our stock throttle body. We pulled it out the car. And here is the Spoon Sports throttle body. Should come with a new gasket right there. There we go. And here is the throttle body. All right, so that cover swapped over. So then one more time, if you guys want to take a look, as you can see inside here, the finish inside here is a little more matted. You can see how they bored out the inside, and it's really, really smooth and shiny. And then you can tell by how thin the wall is compared to the factory one. It's a little thicker. And you can see how much material they kind of took off to make it bigger. So not a very big drastic difference as far as, you know, going to like a 70 mil throttle body or a 72, but 2 millimeter difference, 2 millimeter difference on the butterfly. I think it might give a little bit more airflow. Yeah. There you go.
Go ahead and give her a quick startup. All right, here we come. Finally able to get on the road, but we are still waiting for a lot more parts to come in. But let's go ahead and take it for a test drive. We did went ahead and calibrate their new throttle body with variable, so that is all good to go. Hey T, how's the seat? Because you look pretty comfortable there, huh?
I feel like I'm sitting in a school seat, straight up and down. I can't move.
Yeah.
All right, I'll wait
TJ, that was map 1.
Yeah, that was map 1. All right, let's see here.
Guys, let's do a quick recap what we done on today's video. Went ahead and did a fresh oil change, then we move on to these beautiful, awesome Spoon Sports seat, and TJ having a good time right over there, and also comes with the Spoon rails and everything else. We move on to the interior. We got some leather, suede A-pillars, and also the steering column covers. Then we move on to the outside. We got a set of Mugen outside mirror covers.
Yeah.
And then we finish off with the Spoon throttle body, and this is gonna wrap up today's video. Like I mentioned a little while ago in this video, we do have way more parts coming in, including a JDM body kit and some more suspension parts, so you guys definitely want to stay tuned. This project is not finished yet. Guys, we'll do a little bit more test drive. Make sure you give us a like, drop a comment below, and also give us a thumbs up. Until then, we'll see you guys again next week.